in handling sensitive documents. However, no charges brought against Hillary Clinton. That was FBI Director James Comey. To talk all about this is ABC legal analyst Sunny Halston. Sunny, thanks for joining us here on the Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So what's the bottom line here? Why weren't charges brought?
You know, I think the bottom line is if you look at the law, if you look at the statute, the bottom line is that you really need specific intent. You need specific intent to show that you intended to, disclose classified information. Hillary Clinton has said from the very beginning that she did not intend to disclose this classified information, and that, I think, was her saving grace.
What happened to the man or the staffer who took the fifth? What happened to that guy?
Well, we don't know. And I think you're onto something, because if you look at the statute, it could be possible that some of her aides are going to be left holding the bag here. I think it's very, very possible that they may be found to be responsible for disseminating and disclosing that classified information.
How much of it is the system was broken? And I've made this point. She's not a computer expert. How is the Secretary of State, any government official, to know that somebody set up their email account on an unsecured server? How would she have known that?
Well, if you listen to what the FBI director said, she should have known. This is someone that was used to dealing with classified information. She was Secretary of State. She was the First Lady. She was a senator. She's a lawyer. And so even if she didn't know the exact particulars, she should have known that it would be unreasonable to use a personal email address on a personal home server to conduct State Department business. I mean, the State Department handles classified information that lives could be at stake if that information is leaked or hacked by a foreign government, by foreign parties that want to do harm to the United States. And so even if she didn't know, even if she isn't a computer expert, she certainly should have known that you have to handle classified information in a particular way.
I'm going to ask you an impossible question. He said there's no reasonable prosecutor who would bring charges against her for the evidence we have found. I haven't necessarily heard that phrase before. Is that a phrase used in legal circles?
I haven't heard that either, and I was a federal prosecutor. But let me say this. Director Comey is one of those legal figures that is almost beyond reproach. He is a stand-up, straight shooter, the stand-up guy. He acts really in a nonpartisan fashion. He was a federal prosecutor, was the chief federal prosecutor at the Southern District of New York, which is arguably one of the best offices in the country. And he's also a prosecutor that investigated the Clintons. And so he knows what the standard is. If there was enough evidence to go forward, I think you can bet your bottom dollar that he would have recommended charges. And so when he says no reasonable prosecutor would bring charges or could bring charges here, I think you have to take him at his word.
He also was appointed by George W. Bush.
And that's right. He was appointed by George W. Bush. He was confirmed by the Senate 93-1, I believe, was the vote,
right. and
on both sides of the aisle. And so he's someone that has bipartisan support, incredible lawyer, and I can't imagine that you can find fault with his determination and his investigation.
Sunny, is this now over? What does this mean because of this new information?
From a legal perspective, it's over. There is no way that the Department of Justice is going to bring charges when the FBI director, the head of the FBI, someone with Comey's experience, has indicated that they are not going to recommend charges. Prosecutors and FBI agents work together collaboratively every single day. It's something that I did when I was a federal prosecutor every single day. And oftentimes you ask your agent, do we have enough to go forward? If your agent says no, you don't bring that case. So from a legal perspective, this is over for Hillary Clinton.
Sunny Hosteen, ABC News legal analyst. Thanks for the insight.
Thank you.
You got it. 6:56. She was great.